You know I enjoy talking to you. I really do. I did not just start this journey educating people about themselves, about your health and well-being, and various other things. But I have another question for you. I always say that. But I'm going to ask you that question again. Are you ready about the question? Or are you ready for the question, rather? Really ready for this question? Those of you, those of you who have health concerns, your own health concerns, and even that of others that you love, are you ready to take back your health? Or can you? It's an honest question. Can you take back your health? Hmm. On some level, at least. If not all the way, take it back. Can you take it back some? If you could take it back some, would you? Would you be willing to take your health back? If it's in poor repair right now? Or are you afraid to? I'm going to tell you a beautiful thing about the Creator. When He made us, when He created man, He made our bodies perfect in the sense, our physiology, our biology. He made us to the point where we can heal. Yes, all you need to do is go to the book of Genesis and you'll find it there. He put it there. Everything for us He placed on this planet to sustain us. Now, I'm not talking about present day modern life, modern world today. I'm talking about in the very beginning, the first man and woman He created. Everything that we needed was there. No inventions. Everything necessary to sustain our lives. It was there. Until Adam messed up. Fast forward thousands of years, man creating things, building things, disturbing things, wars, diseases, and things like that. It all changed. But it was not that way in the beginning. So, let me go back a little bit. When He created this body, He gave us what is called an immune system. Look up the word immune if you don't know what that means. This body can heal itself. It can. Provided the proper conditions. Should I say that again? Provided the proper conditions, it can heal itself. Now, everything I just said before that, see what occurred in all of those thousands of years, right? Things changed. But the ability of our bodies to heal itself has never changed. But mankind has interfered with a lot of things. And he has made us believe that this won't fix itself. Hello. And he's made us believe that we depend on something outside of us that's not the Creator to fix us. Now, let me qualify that. Due to modern technology and inventions, if there's something broken on this and we are not equipped to repair it ourselves as an individual, we need a surgeon. We need a bone specialist. We do understand that. But outside of emergency medical care, under ordinary circumstances, all we need to do is just follow nature. And nature, which is what we are, will take care of itself. But once we break the rules of nature, we'll start struggling. And then we'll stop believing that this is self-sustaining and begin to start believing that we need something outside of us to fix this. Okay. When you get a cut, receive a laceration or scrape, an abrasion, scrape, cut, doesn't it scab up? That's your body automatically repairing itself. That's true. You ever get dust in your eye or something in your eye and it starts to tear up? That's your body protecting itself. True. It heals itself. Your body knows to make tears to flush it out. Just pay attention to it. Did you know that you have saliva in your mouth automatically so that your mouth doesn't dry out? And you're able to not only speak but swallow. Did you know that your immune system is located throughout your body? Most of your immune system is in your gut. That's your large intestine. But it's located throughout your body. Your lymphatic system, lymph nodes, your mucous membranes, and even your bone marrow, and so forth. Your immune system fights against cancer. It does. Despite what anyone may believe or what someone tries to tell you, that's your cancer fighter right there, your immune system. Your own immune system fights against cancer and other so-called diseases, fights against parasites and other foreign invaders that come into the body. Did you not know that when you eat food and you swallow that food and it goes into your stomach, the acid in your stomach is so strong that it kills most parasites and any other germs that are harmful to your body or could be harmful to your body? So it starts in your mouth and goes into your stomach. It starts working on it then. Those things that you put in your body, that is. The body was made perfect. So now, because of the passage of time, man has changed his habits. Man has changed his customs. Man has, through his inventions, created a lot of things that are not good for man's body. The chemicals, to include the additives, the flavor enhancers, the alcohol or ethanol, if you will, tobacco products, the perfumes and so forth, and start putting it in and on the human body, and even inhaling things that's toxic, it's caused us to be compromised, our body's biology to be compromised. And that precious immune system that the Creator has given us, it's been compromised. So oftentimes it's overwhelmed with the chemicals, if you will, or the toxicity, and it can't keep up. That's where the disease takes over. And oftentimes in the form of what is called cancer, in some form or another. Think about it. So now, the question is, can you get back your health? I say this to you today. The things that we can control, we should. There are things that we can't control, or that we have limited control. The things in the atmosphere that man has put there, the exhaust from the chemicals in the air from the factories, automobiles and things of that nature and so forth. A lot of the pesticides and chemicals that man uses in cleaning and what have you, those things we really don't have that much control over. But the things that we do control, the things that we purchase and or buy and use ourselves, we do have control over that. We need to do our own due diligence and try to the best of our knowledge, eliminate those things or minimize those things, and try to go as natural as we possibly can, to include the food primarily that we put in our bodies, the inside of the temple. So that means eating whole food, WHOLE, whole. That means complete, organic food. Now you're going to have those naysayers, those scoffers, those people that are going to say that you can't do that. I don't pay attention to those people, because you're always going to have those people that enjoy what they do, and they're always going to try to be negative. I'm not talking about those people. I ignore those people. So if you really care about your life or the rest of your life from this day forward, you'll follow my advice. You can get back your health to the best of your ability. You can do that much. Now, notwithstanding, we all do have pre-existing conditions of some sort. So, with that understood, let's start today. Let's start drinking pure water. Brother teacher, what do I do to drink pure water? Come on, you don't know that yet? I've done over 2,500 videos in the past 12 years already. It's there. But if you still need to know, you can ask me in the comment section, please. But it's there. You can detox. Brother teacher, how do I detox? I've done videos on detox as well. But if you need to know, comment section, just ask me. What's the best foods to eat? I know, again, foods that don't have chemicals added to them. Glyphosate is also called Roundup. It's been sprayed on our food, our produce. I'm going to add this again too. When you go into the grocery store and you go into an organic section, anything that grows is organic. Let's not be deceived, okay? Let's not be confused. Anything that's natural is already organic. It's just called organic. They have put a label on organic in the organic section to let you know that this has not been sprayed with chemicals or pesticides and herbicides and fungicides and so forth. But it's all organic. The difference is some has been sprayed with something or treated with something to keep it longer and keep the bugs off of it when it's in the field and so forth, through that process of bringing it to the store, and some things have not. You follow? It's that simple. It's not that hard. So now, if you have regular vegetables that have not been treated with herbicides and so forth, chemicals, it's going to cost you a little bit more. But the other vegetables that have been treated, somebody might say, well, you just have to take your chances. No, all I can say to you is just make sure you soak in or rinse it in vinegar water. Get you a vegetable scrubber or brush. If it has a skin on it, clean it off before you consume it. And that's it. Do your own research, please. That's it. So also make sure that you engage outside of you eating properly. You engage in an exercise regimen so that you can stay healthy. Because just eating proper without exercise is not enough. And let me say this to you also. You can't eat healthy and eat poorly at the same time and be healthy. God deals in absolutes. There's a fence here. There's one side and there's another side. You can't straddle the fence. Either you on the health side or you on the unhealthy side. Which one is it going to be? You have to make the decision. So my philosophy is, because of the world that we live in, 90-10. 90% of what I do is healthy, and the other 10% is the guilty pleasures like the cookies and whatever that stuff is. I'd rather lean on the 90 plus the 10, the 90 and the 10 rather, than to try to eat half of what is healthy and the other half not healthy. You know, some people eat junk food all of the time, and then they wonder why they're diagnosed with cancer. Most of the foods that's sold in the grocery stores is not healthy. Let's keep it real. If it's in a package, if it's in a can, if it's in a jar or a box and it has ingredients, you you do the math. You think about it. It's not 100% real. It's that simple. It becomes right off the land, off the plant. If it calls, excuse me, if it comes right off the tree, off the bush, off the vine, off the ground, unadulterated with any chemicals, you stand a better chance. That's it. And if you grow it, you stand a better chance of being healthy. That's it. I'm here if you have any questions. Just ask. And that's it. And that's all. Brother Teacher out.